Grab your popcorn, everyone. We hope you got some butter, salt, and flavored water. Your seats are about to get rocked. We just got breaking news from our source at Real Raw News. Special Counsel Jack Smith was arrested by U.S. Marines Monday morning, minutes after Judge Aileen Cannon dismissed the federal criminal case against Donald Trump, charging him with hoarding national security secrets at his Mar-a-Lago estate and then obstructing government efforts to reclaim them, a source in General Smith's office told Real Raw News. Cannon ruled that Jack Smith's appointment was unlawful and violated the Appointments Clause of the Constitution. The court is convinced that Special Counsel Smith's prosecution of this action breaches two structural cornerstones of our constitutional scheme: the role of Congress in the appointment of constitutional officers and the role of Congress in authorizing expenditures by law, Cannon wrote. General Smith, our source said, had prior knowledge of Cannon's ruling and had positioned Marines outside a property Jack Smith owned in upstate New York with orders to take him dead or alive, following the judge's announcement, adding that the general would have eventually issued orders to grab Smith regardless of Cannon's decision. It's not like the timing wasn't entirely coincidental. We've had plans to get Smith all along, but since the general knew what was coming down the pipeline, and I don't know how he got the intel, he figured it'd be an opportune moment to surprise Smith with a little welcome to detainee status party. We had Marines on target, our source said. Smith and his wife, liberal documentary filmmaker Katie Chevigny, sold their Nashville, Tennessee home in June 2023, alleging that MAGA insurrectionists had doxed his address, trespassed his property, and made countless threatening phone calls. He then purchased 11 lavish houses in 11 states, nomadically moving among them and ensuring that he and Chevigny never occupied the same space at the time. Most were bought using fake identities or were deeded to innocuous-sounding LLCs Smith had created to obfuscate the purchases. We knew where he'd been staying the last couple of weeks, and Marines were ready to take him, our source said. Those Marines, he added, stormed a 5-acre tract of land Smith secretly owned in Fulton County, New York, and breached the front and rear doors of his split-level manor, catching an unwary Smith with his defenses down in the shower, their laser sights penetrating the steam and dotting Smith's torso with beads of light. Smith, wearing only a towel around his waist, demanded an explanation for the intrusion and asked the Marines if they knew with whom they were dealing and threatened them with consequences unless they immediately left his property. "Get out of my house. I know President Biden. Leave. Go now or else," Smith had said. Laugh. Like that would make a difference. But the Marines, unmoved by the deep stater's saber rattling, showed him a military arrest warrant charging him with treason, seditious conspiracy, and defrauding the United States of America, crimes for which he could be executed if found guilty at a military tribunal. "Today's just not your day, is it, Smith?" the lead Marine said while handcuffing him and then punching him solidly in the kidney, punching sound for good measure. Our source said Smith has been taken to a processing center for interrogation. Oddly, he bought that house. Fulton County is deep Republican territory. He was a sheep hiding among wolves. Don't be surprised if Smith's is one of the first televised tribunals. President Trump's been mulling that idea for a good while, our source said. As this story develops from our creditable source at Real Raw News, we will keep you updated. The future paralegals of America bring you the facts fast. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.